Welcome back to Roxy Strier's Bedroom Review, and today we are talking about a movie that is number one on a lot of people's most anticipated list. Yes, that's right, you see this right here for a reason. Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker is finally here, and these are my non-spoiler thoughts about it. Don't be a dick and put your spoilers in the comments. We all hate those people. Alright guys, I walked out of this movie, and I'll just start with this off the bat, on Cloud 9. On actual Cloud 9. I love this frickin' movie. I love this frickin' franchise. Rey is one of the most badass characters I have ever seen, and I didn't necessarily feel that way about her in Episode 7 and 8. In Episode 9, she becomes one of my favorite Star Wars characters ever. She's just so amazing. There was a lot of fan service in this, but I don't use that as an ugly word. I think fan service is great if it fits the story, which here it did in 90% of the cases. I felt satisfied. It felt like an epic end of an era. I cried 3 different times. One of those times, it was one single slow roll tear. I fist pumped, I laughed out loud a couple of times, and I gotta say, I just thought it was awesome. Just so you guys know, I did love The Last Jedi. Apparently, people are finding some kind of correlation between if you love The Last Jedi, then you'll feel a certain way about Rise of Skywalker. I don't know what that is, but I like Force Awakens, I love The Last Jedi, and I love Rise of Skywalker. I also like the original. Obviously, I love the original trilogy, but I loved the prequels as well. Truthfully, there's never been a Star Wars movie I didn't like, and this was no exception. But it really was phenomenal. The way that they tied bows, but also just left you with certain questions and feelings. It was so Star Wars-y. The concepts, the thing that makes Star Wars, its heartbeat was so ingrained in this. JJ is a relatively safe director in general, and this did not take huge swings. There weren't many moments where I was like, what? There was one, but there weren't many. But I still think that he did exactly what he needed to do. He serviced most of the characters well, and he just delivered a movie that I thought was pretty phenomenal. I cannot wait to see this movie again. I would like to go see it again right now if I could. I definitely will be. This is a rewatchable film. I have to go back and watch because I want to see what other Easter eggs were dropped that I missed the first time. But like I said, Rey for the win during this. Leia, oh God. Kylo, still just, I love Kylo. I love Kylo from Episode 7, even when other people didn't like him. So, go Kylo. All about him. Obviously, Finn, Poe, also just epically great in this. Such a strong movie. Such a strong end to the saga. I can't even believe I'm saying those words. End to the saga. Like, but I couldn't imagine feeling more satisfied or happier at this moment. There were mixed reactions. There absolutely were. I can't deny it. In the theater, you could feel that. It felt like half of us were on this journey together and half of us were on a completely different ride. That sometimes happens in these screenings, so I don't know. I don't know why some people, but it's not mine to speculate on. I don't want to wonder why some people really didn't like it, because I just did. I just really liked it, and I did. So that's what I have to say about Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. I did want to give some shout outs to my amazing patrons, because without them I seriously could not do these reviews. Patreon.com/Roxy Strier if you want to support me there. Shout out to Zooey Yang. Oh, as I say that, the patrons chime in. Matt Magoo, Glenn Caesar, the most generous person on the planet, Kyle Grandinetti, Richard Pileski, Brandy, my dear, Tabitha, Jackson, Phoenix, Antoine, Robert Smith II, and Gerard Johnson. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love you all, and may the force be with you always.